looking for beans.
Me and the bros at 3 a.m.
Johnny, that is the first thing people would have heard.
You know what's
That's gonna be
funny?
the first thing people hear on the VOD.
You know what's funny about that joke specifically? Like it was just made to be like a parody of like those kinds of memes.
And then it just became more popular than the memes it was referencing. Is that what happened?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how it could become more popular. It's the same type of meme. It's more like he accidentally created the best one. He accidentally created the best one. Me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
Looking for beans.
For beans. For beans. Oh fuck.
Anyways, welcome to Tsukihime.
Oh my god. Where do we leave off?
Yeah, I took a little peek. This is day 7. We are a week in, canonically.
Canonically, right.
Feels like 2 months.
Yeah, it feels like, how long has it actually been?
Feels like 2 months and a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Day
Wait,
7,
what if I
Mystic
wait,
Eyes of
what if
Death
I com-
Perception 1.
What if I completely ignore genealogy, right, and just go play Last Defense Academy, and then I'll spoil it for each and every one of you.
Oh no.
Okay, there's just one flaw in your plan.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few holes in your plan, actually, but
I don't know. It's pretty focused too.
First off, I don't care if you spoil that, but second, you would be depriving yourself of Sigurd.
Fuck, you can't even argue with that. That is true. Yeah.
Also remember, it is on the table for a future playthrough, so like...
Yeah, but I want to play it.
Yeah,
It's a strategy game. Of course, I gotta play it.
Yeah.
so is genealogy.
Oh fuck! You're right. I didn't even think about that. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
Did you actually forget that?
Okay, hold on, let me...
I really can't tell with you sometimes, man.
I actually did forget. I actually didn't even process like, oh yeah, they're both strategy games. Oopsies.
Oh my fucking god.
It's been 3 months. Anyways, now to actually start. I slowly drift awake. My arm feels heavy as I reach out for my glasses.
Hold on. Well, as you're reading that, I'm just gonna go to my desk.
Alright. Looks like I've got a fever. The thought crosses my mind as though it were someone else's problem. I put on my glasses. My vision returns to normalcy, though a tinge of dizziness remains. The symptoms resemble a common cold, but it's just the flush of a light morning fever. It'll pass with time.
I thought he was gonna say it was just a flesh wound. I'm like,
Cheeky.
The symptoms resemble a common cold, but it's just a flesh wound.
There's a scratch.
Yeah.
Just put the scratch. Yeah, exactly.
Were you gonna say something else at first?
No.
Okay. It'll pass with time, like giving a cold engine some time to warm up. Someone knocks on the door. After waiting for a moment...
Pardon the intrusion.
Okay. Isui enters the room with a bow. Morning, Isui. Thanks for the wake-up call.
Good morning, Master Shiki. I see you're awake.
Yeah, slept pretty well last night. I'll get changed and head to the dining room right away. Tell Kohaku that I have a bit of a fever, so I'll be eating light today.
Of course.
Of course!
Doesn't he
Of course.
always eat light, though?
Yeah, eat extra light.
Yeah.
Hey, so please tell Kohaku to give me half a slice of bread.
Please, can I have some more?
Please, man, can I have some less?
Please, can I have some? Please, man, may I have some less?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, though.
Will you be needing a thermometer?
No, that's okay. Just a mild one. I got them all here. Wait, what?
What?
Oh, I thought you said something.
Hey, Malcolm Moore, can we go thrift shopping?
Oh, fuck!
All I hear is Johnny's microwave beeping, him saying, oh fuck, it's over, man. It's over, man. Hey, you know what? You know what? He's gonna get that vlog immersion now.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
He's gonna get that vlog immersion. He's gonna know what it's like to be on fire.
Oh no!
No.
Guys, I got one of the bad endings.
Oh no! Oh no! The dead end!
No.
Pray for
Luckily,
Johnny. He'll be
huh?
seeing Neko Arc soon.
That's true. It is just gonna be me in a Neko Arc costume. Hey Johnny, welcome to Purgatory.
You
That's right. That's right. It's me.
know what? That sounds like something that would happen in like my dying dream. I can see that
Yeah,
happening.
the last thing you see is your brain is gonna be me in a Neko Arc costume telling you where you're gonna go. Hey Billy, hey, you thought you'd see the last of me? Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm here too.
Purgatory time, baby.
Purgatory time. You're gonna wait here. You're on the waiting list. You're gonna wait.
Purgatory.
Purgatory. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Here to close then. We shall await you in the dining room.
Hisui bows and leaves the room. It may be my imagination, but her bow doesn't feel as crisp as usual. Wonder if she's worried about me. I'm just so used to stuff like this. I appreciate the feeling, but it's really no big deal. I mean, if we want to talk about people who've had it rough, she should see Arcwade. White woman jump scare. That wound of hers was no joke. I still can't believe she thought tape was a good idea. Just seeing it stressed me out. Next time out. I stopped before finishing the thought. There is no next time. We won't be seeing each other again. It's better to avoid getting involved with someone like that. Yeah, this is for the best. High time I get this through my head. Today is Monday. It's the beginning of the week, and I'm eager to get started.
I'm shaky. The week starts on Sunday, but whatever.
Beginning of the work week / school week.
There you go.
Wash my face and get dressed before heading over to the parlor. Akiha is sitting on the sofa. It's just after 7, so she's already enjoying her post-breakfast cup of tea.
What she got a smile on? Look at that smile, man.
Oddly
She's plotting
honest.
something.
Yeah.
What's she so chipper about?
Good morning, Shiki. You're up early today.
I forgot Johnny was Akiha.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Edwin, do you know what this
too.
means?
Me too.
What?
She has the grave ready.
Oh no.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, Aki, why are all of our relatives outside?
Shiki, what do you know about the McRib?
They hit the funeral, Shiki. What funeral? Yours.
What?
Get in.
Get it? Fucking.
Wait. He's so Hinko Haku holding the coffin.
Okay, get in! Anyway. My waking up early has Akiha in a good mood, it seems. Morning, Akiha. You're up early as of... All of a sudden, I'm struck with a bout of vertigo and grab my head. The dizziness persists. My body heats up like I've never felt it before.
Johnny.
Shiki?
I hear the sound of rustling clothes, then footsteps
I'm
towards me.
confused for a second. I got confused for a second because,
What?
because I'm like, why does this song sound familiar? And I'm like, is this a song from Persona? It's my music is still playing.
Spotify?
It's still playing.
Oh my god.
Lips.
Is everything all right? Your face is red. Do you have a fever?
Yeah, I do, but... Akiha comes closer and peers at me from below. Strange. For some reason, it feels like it's worse when I'm looking at her.
Damn.
Yes, you do seem a little hot. Did you sleep without a blanket? I'm sure it's...
Bless you.
Sorry.
Yeah, everybody in the mansion's getting sick.
I'm sure it's simply because of the change in your environment. We mustn't take any chances.
そこで待っていてください、兄さん。今、琥珀を
You
入れ
wait
て
here.
ますから
I'll call
少し前
Kohaku.
に熱を測
We
りま
should
しょう
we should take your temperature before you eat. Now, what do you know about the McRib?
Akihito looks over to the lobby. She's probably thinking about going over to the kitchen and getting Kohaku.
She's probably thinking about the McRib.
She's probably thinking
She's
about
looking
the
over at the bag of McDonald's.
Yeah.
2 McRibs.
I keep telling you guys, they should install McDonald's in the mansion. It makes sense.
They did it in Sergeant Frog.
Exactly. Have Kohaku work in the grill.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I avert my gaze from Akiha in that moment.
And in this McDonald's, the McRib is a permanent item. Not single.
See, that's how you know it's a work of fiction.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, there you go.
As I do, my dizziness passes. It's okay, Akiha. You don't need to call Kohaku over. It's only because I just woke up. You don't have to worry about every...
体調が悪いのならなおさら放っておけ
You
ません
can't leave anything to chance when it comes to your health. What if you get worse? You're in no position to take any illness lightly with your immune system.
Visibly irritated.
Never mind.
Visibly irritated, she brings her hand to my forehead. Her delicate palms cold to the touch. Yeah, it looked like she slapped them. Enough to send a shiver run down my nape. For the briefest moment, I cease breathing. Akiha's right. Something is wrong with me today. I don't know why, but every movement of hers makes me tense. Just watching her cause my temperature to spike. The realization hits me that I might faint if she keeps touching me.
兄さん
Shiki, you're burning up.
熱く
Akiha's words ring through my skull. It feels as if her long black hair and porcelain skin have evaporated into heat and trickled into my head. This is bad. But the feeling will fade. Fatigue must be causing it. My body hasn't had enough time to recuperate. Before I end up doing something incredibly stupid in front of Akiha and make my move. I just remembered something. Gotta go. Brush away her hand and scurry off like a panicked rabbit.
シキ様朝食まで
Master Shiki,
5分ほどかかります
Breakfast will still be another 5 minutes at least.
Alright, thanks. Where's my bag?
カバンでしたらこちらに
Your bag is here.
Hisui is as prepared as always. I thank her and take it in hand. I'm gonna head out. No need to see me off.
お待ちなさい熱があるのに何をしているんですか
What do you think you're doing? What about your fever?
廊下は走らない
Listen to your sister.
妹の言うことはきちんと
Listening to your sister is the most important rule in this household. And don't run into hallways. Get back here and take your temperature this instant.
I don't know why.
Running in the home is not welcome in a home environment.
Yeah, I think that's what it's reminding me of. We can never escape Danganronpa.
No.
Akiha has come to the lobby to stop me. But luckily for me, her reluctance to run indoors is slowing her down. Sorry, I'll worry about the rules later. I'm feeling better already, so I'm gonna head off to school. I'll figure something out for breakfast. Let me off this once.
なんとかするってちょっと
Figure something out. Wait just a second.
待ちなさい何ですかその言い分は
What do you mean you'll worry about the rules later?
それじゃ
Screw the rules.
Let's decide so easily, they wouldn't be called rules.
Screw the rules, I have mystic eyes.
The Eye of Akamoto!
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be one of these days.
Yep,
Fucking hell.
yeah. In an effort to escape Akiha's objections, I burst out of the entrance. I thought it said I bust out of the entrance, like he broke out. I clapped my hands together. And
That's effectively what he's trying to do.
I guess, yeah. I clap my hands together and whisper a heartfelt apology to Akiha in my head. Honestly, I'm grateful that she's concerned for my well-being, but I can't just be, like, By the way, whenever I look at you, I get so dizzy I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Not when she's so worried about my health, and who knows what kind of pain might be in store for me if I came clean.
Extreme. Excruciating. Deathly.
Breathing in, deathly hollows. Breathing out a huge sigh,
Are you
finally
okay?
settled down.
I heard the microwave beep and he just yelled.
Yeah, I heard that too.
For the second time in a row.
It's scary, man.
Scary? What? What do you mean it's scary?
I don't know how it is for you guys, but it's pretty loud over here.
Oh,
Oh, we
okay.
can hear it.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Then also, from what I remember, your room is kind of close to your kitchen, right?
Oh, I'm in the kitchen.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Okay, so yeah, so you're like
Never
right
mind.
there. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that adds up. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I should be safe here. My assumption is that Akiha wouldn't be immature enough to drop her schedule to come after me. So like Akiha to be mad about me breaking the rules. I laughed to myself, thinking back to what she said. She may be my sister, but I still can't tell where her boiling point is. I guess I'll stop by the convenience store. My wallet's not doing too hot, but I ought to at least eat something. Why am I only ever hungry on days like this? Usually I'd be fine skipping breakfast, but today I'm starving. I'll just grab something small to hold me over till lunch. Back to school. It only takes a couple of minutes to get in and out of the store. I arrive at school 30 minutes earlier than usual. There aren't many students around. By my count, there's 2 or 3, including myself. Though, in as little as 10 minutes, the front gate should be packed with students. Naturally, the guardrail is devoid of an unbelievably beautiful woman sitting in wait for someone. The athletic clubs are in the middle of their morning practice. I watch them out of the corner of my eye as I approach the entrance. Working up a sweat is actually pretty enjoyable. There's something about it that makes me feel alive. But I never wound up joining a club. I didn't want to burden anyone with my anemia. Plus, my doctor has strongly advised me to avoid strenuous exercise. When I was a first year, I was invited to join a few times, but I always told them maybe next time. And each time I did, I felt the distance between us grow. In the end, maybe the feeling of not wanting to get involved with others became a self-defense mechanism. This isn't the time for silly sentimentality. I shout out some support to the clubs knee-deep in training before making my way to the main building. Oh, you again. Who was Noelle again? Hang on.
I don't remember voicing this character. It might be.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Is it me? I don't remember.
Let me see.
Pretty sure it was you, Edwin.
Is it
oh
me?
no!
It's all.
It's all.
Ah! Go for it, all.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Edwin.
No,
No,
go for it, all. Go for
no.
it.
Your roles are Arihiko, Dr. Arak, parentheses laugh, and Noelle.
Dr. Arak? What?
Specifically her
laugh?
laugh. Specifically her laugh.
Oh, right, the fucking maniacal laugh that she has. Right, okay. Okay.
So that's why I wrote it as Dr. Arak, parentheses laugh. Oh shoot.
Oh god. Oh, she's gone. Okay.
No, she's here.
Why? Why must this happen to me? Why? Why? And death awaits. Okay, fine, let's do this. Well, morning, Shiki. Aren't we early today?
Oh, yeah, I got the time mixed up. Good morning, Miss Noelle. I run
What
into...
does that mean you got the time mixed up? Don't mix up time this much.
I run
Half an
into...
hour is a considerable amount of time, my dude. You don't just mix that up.
I run into Miss Noel on the way to the classroom. She seems just as surprised as me to see someone around at this time.
Aren't you the little busy bee? Usually when someone mistakes the time, they turn up late, not early. You're still young, so why not take it easy, you know?
I do take it easy, and I'm not really that good of a student anyway. Speaking of which, about missing school last Friday.
But don't worry about it. I haven't said anything to your family. It's not a big deal to play hooky every once in a while. It would be more convenient for you, wouldn't it?
Miss Noel flashes a devious smile as she utters something I'd never expect to hear from a teacher.
Miss Noel, you're a terrible teacher.
My savior. This must be what saved me from the full weight of Akiha's fury.
I see.
Actually, isn't Miss Noel being a bit too lenient for a teacher? Shiki, do you not remember the last time you two met?
Yeah.
I don't.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiki, you're so upset. Take my job very seriously, I'll have you know. I just care about the independence of my students. I think this goes a little beyond that. You're also young, I could just eat you. What the fuck
I've
do you
never
mean by
understood that
Noel?
term. I've never understood that term.
I can just eat you up. I can just.
Like,
that makes
is that
sense.
a
I can just
threat?
eat you up. I can just eat you up.
Is that supposed to make me happy?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Early fun fact. Humans have this weird thing where if something is too adorable, we have the urge to kill it.
Yeah. So adorable, I want to beat you over the head with a hammer.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with stretching your legs for a day and having fun.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know. I just wanted to say, like, I guess when you describe it like that way, I can kind of see, like, kind of connecting with, like, the concept of, like, intrusive thoughts, but, like, it's so common that it's weird. If that makes any sense.
This isn't just an intrusive thought. This is something that's, like, in the human psyche. Just
I just want to kill shit, man.
Okay, well, that's a separate thing entirely.
But anyway. Well, I wasn't exactly having fun.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, that didn't quite go as planned, but that works too. That feels better.
Ah.
I'm just kidding. I know. It's your anemia, right? I know you're not going out and playing with fire or anything.
Haha, no! Haha, no, not at all. We would never.
Nah, Miss Noel. Me, never. Me, never. Me, personally, never.
Oh, I mean, at the end he was doing more,
Ice.
snow
Yeah.
and ice play than it was with fire.
Yeah.
So, quite the opposite, actually.
I did intentionally kill somebody. I'm sorry, what?
What? Oh.
Me too, man. Me too, man.
What was the question?
You heard anywhere?
Sounds like she was genuinely worried about me. Why is this portrait kind of funny?
You know, that pose reminds me of like the boss from Smiling Friends, because he does this pose sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I need you boys to go make somebody smile.
Don't go beyond the rickety bridge.
Don't go beyond the rickety
You
bridge. Get lost.
You get lost.
Frowning friends. Fuck, that's genius. Why didn't I come up with it?
Yeah.
Sounds like she was genuinely worried about me. Miss Noel actually wasn't too far off the mark with her joke, but I won't be correcting her. The anemia is better. I feel really good today.
Glad to hear it. I hope you're ready to settle back into being a student.
ところで、慢性
By the way, when did you become anemic? Were you born with it?
No, I wasn't born with it. I was in an accident when I was little.
まあ、それは特に。
How terrible, and that's why you can't exercise or eat much.
She doesn't look concerned at all. She looks like disappointed or like disgusted.
What are you looking at?
Not disappointed. Not. That's not what I'm interpreting. That's not what I'm interpreting, man. That's not what I'm interpreting. I recognize that face, man. I recognize that face.
Well, what is it?
Let's just say, I'll tell you when you're older. I'll tell you when you're older, man. I'll tell you when you're older, man.
Is this something that would be in the original Tsukihime?
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man.
I see.
I recognize the aura, man. I recognize the aura.
Anyway.
Where you close at?
どんなだったかしら
So what happened?
Excuse me? My voice slips out at the unexpected question. Miss Noel licks her glossed lips and speaks.
だから
Ha!
どんな事故だった
I
That's
asked you what happened in your accident.
体がおかしくなるぐらいの怪我だったんでしょ
It was serious enough to screw you up, wasn't it?
やっぱりすごく痛くて泣きわめ
But it was excruciating. The whole ordeal must have made you bawl your eyes out, and once it was over, you felt you had been born. Get where?
She's getting off to this. She's getting off to this, man. She's getting off to this.
I was gonna say.
She's getting off to this. She's getting off to this, man. I recognize this anywhere.
Okay then. An indescribable dread takes hold of me. Not from her insensitivity. It's been obvious from day one that she's a busybody, and I don't think she's great at reading the room. What makes me hesitate is that I don't remember a thing about the accident. It was just a regular accident. I'm still here, so it can't have been too bad. But I should get going. Class is about to start. I bowed before moving
That
past
face.
Miss Noel. Yeah.
Seeing how that was a face of disappointment.
Yeah. Let's get a replay on that.
Oh, hooey.
Yeah. And he's on the zoo.
Cheeky.
Turn around in response to hearing my name.
体調がいいのなら今日からしっか
If
り
you're feeling better, no more unexcused absences,
無断
okay?
欠席はしない
For your own good.
Heart emoji.
I refuse.
Oh, actually, so one thing that I think is so funny about the 100 line, this, like, when I saw, like, this, like, out of context, like, screenshot of it, like, I knew I was probably gonna love the game. There's a part where, like, you know, in the text box, you know, you see, like, the characters saying words, but they also do, like, little, like, they do, like little, I think it was literally this one that I'm about to do right now. I'll type it out.
Okay. Whoops. Oh. Never mind, that's good. But is it, like, the italicized kind of thing?
Oh, let me show it. Okay, I can just do it real quick. Yeah, you can keep going. You can keep going while I make this.
Alright, hang on a minute. Nice. The returnee from France winks before leaving for the faculty room. I thought I'd be the first one here, but a few of my classmates are already in the room. You're here early, Shiki. Where were you Friday? Morning. Wasn't feeling good. You done with practice? Yep, they've been telling us to cancel those now. We only just got a new captain. How's he supposed to step into his new role if we can't practice? Even the sports clubs are feeling the effects of all this vampire business. Though that'll change soon. That stuff is over now. Things should go back to normal.
Right here, it was like this, right? It was like this.
Oh, the emoticon?
It was the emoticons, and like when the character just goes like, "How the hell did you say that?"
Oh, that is incredible. Hold on.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think the exact one was like, "How did you pronounce that?"
How did you pronounce an emoticon? Like that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's control. No, it's shift. No, it's whatever. Wait. It doesn't matter. Also, why was there an emoji? Hang on, what is this? Oh. Anyways, 5 minutes till homeroom. Just as I'm bracing myself for a full day of classes. I think this is you again.
Skipper. Skipper?
Kowalski.
Oh my god.
Good morning, you serial skipper.
A voice from behind sends my peaceful morning shattering into 1,000 pieces.
Come on with gusto.
You're on a roll today, Balm.
Gonna be one of those nights. Gonna be one of those nights. Well, I already got one foot in the grave. What's another? Sup, punk? That absence on Friday was dope as shit.
Lit.
With your sorry with your sorry ass here, my morning's looking. Wait, you seem fine. The hell, man? But you spent the whole weekend conked out in bed.
Nope. And I wasn't anemic either. I didn't feel great on Friday, so I went home to get some rest. I felt better after, but it wound up being too much of a pain to make it back to school.
You gotta be shitting me. You spent 3 days living the good life there? And you're already one of them?
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh, your voice has to match that energy.
Yep, yeah.
oh, god damn it, why do I
Go
have
for
okay,
it.
hold on. Give me a sec,
Go!
Hold on, let me do okay. Okay, give me a sec. Why don't you say something stupid? It's the only way it's gonna work, trust me.
Oh god. Hang on.
Is bean soup.
What?
Coffee is bean soup.
Coffee is bean
That
soup.
only works.
It only works on me. Yeah, it's only effective
Yeah.
on
It
me.
only works on him, not on me. Remember,
Yeah.
I egged him on
So
too
you're
on
saying
that one.
Edwin, you're the only one that disagrees?
Yeah, I'm the only one who
Yeah,
disagrees.
he was the one who disapproved. I'm just. Remember, I kept
Ow.
egging you fucking on.
You know what? I'll read out this thing that hang on, who sent it? That Edwin sent earlier. Call her AI the way she makes me generate slop.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that doesn't make me angry, that just makes me disappointed.
Dang it.
I thought it was funny.
It is kind of funny.
That's
Mash
so
is mid.
skippity. That's so skippity Riz.
Okay, here we go.
Oh god.
You could roll up anywhere and live just fine, huh? Not that I'd want to live in a big-ass mansion. Who the hell would want that, am I right?
Alright, Hiko puts up a brave front. I could probably learn a thing or two from him. I'm still not wild about it, to be honest. You have no idea how insanely massive it... Wait, have you seen the Tonomation before?
Nope. It's way up on that hill, boxed in by a wall and a bunch of trees, right? No one's getting a good look at that. I wanted to check it out, but isn't the security there like Fort Knox or some shit?
I thought it was gonna be Fortnite. I thought it was gonna say Fortnite.
Oh my god!
Fortnite.
Editor, search like 10,000 hours of audio, and when he says the word night, combine it with that audio of him saying fort.
It fucking rock.
You know the funny thing? Like, if I had infinite time, I probably could search through like 4 years worth of videos. Oh god. Anyways, did you read this or?
No, this one's you.
Oh. Oh yeah, because Keiko mentioned. How would I know? Actually, I think Keiko said that there's a couple of break-ins every year, but the cops never get called. Never heard of anyone breaking into the mansion on top of the hill, have you?
Hang on a damn second. There's been a couple of robberies every year, and the cops have never been called. Isn't that spooky?
You think? If they're catching the burglars before the
Sherlock.
if they're catching the burglars before the cops can even get to them, wouldn't that mean the place's security is top notch?
Oh, don't worry, Kohaku got them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Where do the burglars even go after?
Oh, they got him.
Oh, I get you. That must be why no one hears about any break-ins.
Why? Because they get them.
We nod our heads in agreement. Afraid of where this
The void.
train... Wait, what?
The void.
The void? Yeah.
The void.
Afraid of where this train of thought might lead us. We quickly decide to change the subject.
Shiki, don't go to the other side of the red garden. Shiki, don't go to the other side of the red garden.
The
You'll find out why it's red.
They feed him to the thing in the basement.
You'll find out why it's red.
You'll find out why it's red. Yeah.
They have a fucking Sarlacc pit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you checked out the damage from Saturday?
Damage from Saturday?
You know? Oh, right.
You know the fire on the north side of the station?
No, not yet. I've only heard about it.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
You know that old department store by the north exit? The park in front of it totally collapsed. It's just a big ass crater now. Saying it'll take a whole year to fix.
There we go. Okay.
I guess it's not all bad with the cops and the press all over the place. Those assholes have screwed off for good.
Oh yeah? What about the hotel near Karamibashi Station?
Oh, you mean the Dome Hotel? Right, there was a fire there too, huh? Stuff near the station was so crazy I totally forgot.
I can't blame Arihiko for feeling so indifferent about it. An incident of that scale, which claims so many lives, is still just a story from another town. We live in a time where we're flooded with news. Even when we hear something terrible, it's quickly overwritten by the next tragedy.
And nothing changes. World's still pretty fucked up.
Boy, isn't that true?
Pretty fucked up, Yug.
Yeah. Pretty fucked up, Joey. Anyway, what's up with you? Back in middle school, you never missed a day of school even with your condition. Then again, I guess there were a couple of times where you bolted right after coming in.
Okay. It was the same thing. Made it to the crossing in front of school, but started feeling like crap, so I went home.
Yeesh. Both you and Yumizuka are Breaking Bad, huh?
Or what now?
They're what? They're what? What? Yumizuka, we have to cook.
My name is Shiki Todo. I live on the mansion at the top of the hill. This is my confession.
This is my confession tape.
I can't really deny it in my case, but what's going on with Yumizuka?
Been absent since last Thursday.
Uh-oh.
She's not here either. Not here today either. She was always a model student. Guess things were looking good on the flop, but she decided to fold before the river. The poker reference.
Oh.
Okay. I understand. So, yeah.
I'm
you
also
got
a
the two
gambling
cards.
addict.
Uh-huh.
You get the two cards, the dealer shows 3 from the deck, that's called the flop.
Ah.
The river is the last card that the dealer shows. So the dealer will show 5 cards. The 5th card is referred to as the river.
Ah.
So they were looking good on the flop, but she decided to fold before the. So it's like it was looking good at the start, but didn't see it through to the end.
The only pond in the forest is the river.
Yeah, there you go.
Narihiko certainly has a way with words.
Shoot, gotta bounce. See ya, you better hit the books to make up for Friday. Oh, thank God it's over.
Arihiko hurries out of the room. He seems excited about something. I'm guessing he's gonna hide out in the nurse's office. It's his turn to ditch class, it seems.
Can't wait for the next Alm character.
Ah, yes.
Oh my God. Who would that
Objects
be?
in your mirror are closer than they appear.
Yeah.
Ding dong, bing bong.
I mean, like the
Ding
next
dong.
character.
Oh, there he is.
Wow.
The moment lunch break begins, Arihiko re-emerges, yawning. It's obvious he's been sleeping this whole time.
Sometimes playing ahead has its benefits.
God damn it, why? I thought I was free.
Damn, that made me.
Yeah.
No, that was a nap. Grab some grub, Shiki.
I am positive Arihiko's mind runs on an endless loop. Eat, sleep, sex, repeat. That's fine with me, but it wasn't your new thing eating with Shiel?
Huh? Lunch with Shiel.
Arihiko pulls a sour face in my question. She must have turned him down today.
Damn.
Speaking of Shiel, it's her birthday today. I found out like an hour ago.
I knew
Oh,
the
but
day
you see-
before. You're falling behind, Billy. You're falling behind.
It's past midnight. Her birthday was yesterday.
Dang it!
Too late.
Fake Shiel fan. Fake Shiel fan.
Fake Shiel fan doesn't even know Shiel's birthday.
Doesn't even know Shiel's dog. Shiel ain't even my number one, and I knew. Come on, man.
True.
My Twitter was like nothing but like Shiel retweets. It's ridiculous,
I'm not
man.
on Twitter anymore. You know this.
I actually forget. I forget, man. I do forget.
We eat lunch together. Arihiko is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed after his nap.
Bushy-tailed.
Let's see. Soya Station incident. Damn, no updates.
Phone in hand, he scours the web looking for new information. Being disconnected from the world for even a few hours is a life or death matter. You'd think he was just addicted to his phone like every other teenager, but Arihiko's cut from a different cloth. To him...
He built different. He built different.
Literally. To him, this isn't just a way of killing time. He's looking for ammunition to help him survive each night he spends prowling downtown.
Another run-of-the-mill convenience store robbery. Clerk was stabbed in the stomach by some boozer. I bet that hurt too. Can't reason with a drunk either.
Yeah, getting stabbed kind of hurts sometimes.
Stick with online shopping, thank you very much.
You can get used to it, though. Arihiko continues to work his way through his lunch as he messes around on his phone. The modern version of a father reading the paper during dinner. But now, but now isn't the time for societal critiques. Arihiko, you having a blast reading the news while you eat?
Oh, really? Someone's gotta look out for his clueless buddy. You hearing me? North part of town's being destroyed. Drunks are stabbing people and there's some punk ass going around killing people left and right. This is happening in our backyard.
I get where you're coming from, but I doubt there'll be any more killings. Not much we can do about the north part of town now, but things should be going back to normal.
Really? Got the slasher?
Not that I'm aware. Culprit is already dead. There'll be no more tacky headlines in the news about a modern-day vampire roaming the streets. Nor will anyone be killed so senselessly. Regardless, those murders won't be happening again. There shouldn't be any more victims, and this town can finally go back to the way it was.
I don't know, man. I think we'll see more.
Nah, I think it's over.
I'm telling you, we won't. Why do you think that?
Well, because they just announced that they found a ninth body this morning. Nutty.
Arihiko shows me the screen of his phone.
Huh.
What? I can't believe my eyes. 10 million fireflies! The site has a new update on the murders with a picture of the north side of Soya Station.
Shit, this is behind the movie theater we always go to.
Wait, show me again. I take Eriko's
Computer enhance.
It's not some crackpot theory or random hypothesis. 9th victim of serial killer confirmed by police at press conference is emblazoned on the phone screen. No way.
Somehow, Vlov has returned.
Yeah. The revelation has me stunned into silence. Vlov is dead. I killed him myself. Then why? How could there be more bodies drained of blood turning up?
Modern vampire in the flesh, huh? I wouldn't mind getting sucked around by a beautiful lady.
This guy gets it! This guy gets it! Someone died.
A beautiful vampire? Eriko's words like ice against my skin. I wouldn't mind getting sucked dry by a beautiful lady. He's obviously kidding, but does it feel like a joke to me? This isn't over. The discovery of a new victim means there's still a vampire in our midst.
A body has been discovered!
And if we were to use the process of elimination, who that vampire is should be abundantly clear. Vlov is gone, which leaves only one vampire remaining.
I mean, we know there's more than one vampire. We know there's more vampires, but
It's true.
whatever, man.
The only reason that she...
I mean, in Shigi's perspective, he doesn't know.
Oh, but you know what? He said, like, oh, there's other vampires.
Yeah, she literally says, right now, Vlov is the immediate threat because he's getting out of hand.
Yeah. Did she say that there's other vampires in Soya or not?
I heard she said that.
Remember.
I don't know if she said that, but yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember either.
I mean, fucking probably.
Yeah. I mean, we know who it is, obviously, but, well, I mean, except for maybe Johnny, but... but yeah. Class has come to an end and school finishes for the day. Or, maybe I should say school was over before I knew it. The worst possible assumptions had clouded my mind, and by the time I realized it, I was sitting alone in an empty classroom. The murders haven't stopped. Before I wouldn't have given it a second thought, but she said it herself. She's never killed any humans. I can't see her lying to me about that. Did the news get it wrong, or could it be? Only Arkwade would know the answer to that question. If I could just find her, I'm sure the pieces would all fall into place. That's why I don't understand what I'm thinking. This is no longer any of my business. When I finished off Vlov, I went back to my old life. I did my job. My part in this should be over. I have no reason to dive back in. Why would I go back to all that craziness of my own volition? I should just go on home. Keep walking down this path as if nothing ever happened. I'll go home. That has to be the next best alternative. Though I've been taught since I was little to always choose the best option.
Everyone's got their own share of problems to overcome in life, but you have the strength to do something about it, so pull yourself together.
That's right. Doing nothing isn't an option. Those words saved my life. I've always tried to live by them. So I can't pretend like this has nothing to do with me. This isn't over. Now that I've gotten myself involved, it's my responsibility to see this through to the end. I leave the school. Although I don't have any idea where she could be, I still have the key to her apartment. So I'll start there. Not here, huh? The apartment looks the same as when I last left it, but Arkwade is nowhere to be seen. There are signs that she's been here, though. I'm relieved that she hasn't just disappeared into thin air. Well, I wasn't expecting to find her so soon anyway. Now to decide what to do next. I could wait for her here, but there's no knowing if she'll be coming back. I'll probably have to look for her in town, just like how I first met her. The sun sets over the city, paving the way for night to reveal itself. Take a look around all the major spots, but I don't manage to catch a hint of Arkwade. She was walking around all over just a couple days ago. Why is it that when I need her, I can't find her? What do I do? It's still early in the evening. Edwin?
So true. This is day 7, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I titled the stream A Week In, canonically.
They don't say nothing.
This absolutely matters.
Because I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This.
Oh, wait, that's right. I had a new guide. That's right. Hold on. Let me get that new guide.
Yeah.
See.
What's this? Marks left by her. Alright. I don't know, what is this?
It's any of these.
No, I was talking about what you sent in the Discord.
Oh, I know. Well, which one? I've been sending quite a bit of things.
The most recent one.
Me.
Guys? Imagine if I woke up here.
Yeah.
I was trying to hold it in because I didn't want to interrupt. Oh, but anyways, you said it's any of these.
It's any of these, yeah.
Alright, let's wander the city for a bit. I'll continue looking. We only met by chance in the first place, and it's not like we're on good enough terms that we'd know exactly where to find each other either. If I don't want to rely on sheer coincidence to find her, I'll have to rely on my own 2 feet and a bit of intuition. Yeah, that's how it should be. We've grown too dependent on our phones. In a time when no one had a cell phone in their pocket, if a person didn't turn up to a pre-designated meeting spot, we could figure out where they'd be based on their principles and lifestyle habits. It wasn't some kind of feral instinct, but something uniquely human that anyone could do, even in this age saturated by mobile phones. Unfortunately, there's a limit to how far I can search. I'd be better off focusing on the residential area or the shopping district. Alright. After some deliberation, I decide on the shopping district. On the way over, I make sure to keep an eye out as I pass the north and south exits of Soya Station. If she's still here in town, I'll find her. Whatever crowd was between us, I know I'd recognize her in an instant. Nope, this is impossible. Turns out my intuition sucks. Every time I feel like I'm about to find her, every time I think she's gonna be around the next corner of the station, I wind up empty-handed. It's been a while since I felt this useless. Actually, maybe the first time it's ever been this bad. I've always tried to avoid overexerting myself since I never know when my anemia might flare up. Makes me wonder why I thought this search might be worthwhile, considering I had absolutely no guarantee I'd find her. But the night's not over yet. Search just a little longer. My phone buzzes. Wonder who it could be. Arihiko? I look to see. Oh! Tushiki, could you return to the mansion as soon as possible? Something rather unexpected has happened. A guest has arrived at the mansion. A stunningly beautiful foreign woman is here, calling herself your girlfriend. Not only that, but Mistress Akiha is still upset about your absence, as well as the incident this morning. Quite an explosive recipe, don't you think? It's a strange text from Kohaku.
Huh?
My mind goes blank. Does that mean Arcwade is at the Tono mansion?
Oh no, she called herself as a girlfriend. Oh no, we're so dead.
Yeah.
We're so dead. We're going to die. We're gonna die. Oh, well, GG's, guys. Sorry, I listened to the bad ending again.
Yeah.
Who's this from?
Well,
What?
you lived a good life, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Kohaku.
Yeah. I immediately conjure up the worst case scenario, though my wits refuse to accept it. Ah, stupid. Why didn't I realize it earlier? What made me think I could use common sense to pin down someone like Arcwade? Still, of all places, why would she turn up there? Like a hare in flight, I race off towards the Tono estate. I don't even want to imagine what Arcwade could be spouting off to Akiha. And trying to picture Akiha's reaction has me genuinely scared for my life.
Oh no.
Looks like I've managed to set a new personal best. Climbing that killer of a hill and reaching the Tono mansion in record time has me gasping for air. But my trial is far from over. Ah! I begin to catch my breath. My weary shoulders get a reprieve as well. I swear the mansion looks like it came right off the set of a horror movie. Now that I think about it...
No, no.
Huh?
Oh no, we're so dead. We are going to die. We are going to die. Nah, man, it's over, man. It's over. He is going all Attack on Titan on us, bro. It's over. It's so over.
Edwin, this isn't even her. This is merely a manifestation of her rage.
Oh shit! This stand.
Perfect timing!
Edwin. That's not the worst part. It's transparent. It means she's suppressed.
Oh hell no, man! It's over. The moment we walk in there, it's over.
Anyways, Johnny.
So confused. Who is?
It's Akiha.
Akiha.
See the giant Aki in the sky?
Oh, okay. For some reason, that was something
Yeah,
else. That
let
looked
me
like
show
something
you. Let
else
me
to me.
show you how this started again. Now that I think about,
We gonna die.
Rumbling, the rumbling's coming. Rumbling.
To a Titan.
yeah, that's what we said. Oh wait, hang on. Let me.
Perfect timing.
Wait, hold on. Perfect timing.
Yeah, I was gonna say give it like an echo or something.
Are you ready, Tsukihime?
Greetings and welcome.
Thank you. Oh, that's a YouTube
Sure,
subscription.
X-Man.
Yeah, that's a YouTube. Yeesh. C's sister turned into a Titan. His reaction, yeesh.
Yeah.
Are people always this willing to make their peace and march to their death? There's no running from this now. It would only make things worse. I cast aside my fears and venture inside the grim abode.
I see you finally decided to return home.
Hi, sis.
Yeah.
Who knows what I would have done had you been a minute later.
Yes. However,
You finally decided to come home, huh? Look at you, making us both wait. Guess you're always like this, huh?
okay, before you kill us,
Guys, this is the greatest day of my life.
before this conversation goes any further, can I just say that your hair looks absolutely beautiful today?
Sister, your hair looks stunning today. Did you do a new routine?
New conditioner, perhaps?
Meanwhile, I like to imagine, like, he's doing that and Arcwade's just like, hey, where's my praise?
I swear, mortal danger.
Arcwade, now is not the time!
Arcuid, you can't die easily, but I can!
You
can come back! I am about to die!
Arcuid, I don't have any green mushrooms for once, here, woman.
They stare at me with polar opposite expressions on their faces. I know what this feeling is. This must be how a captive feels when they're forced to plead for their life with a gun pointed at the back of their head, like in an action movie.
Yeah, the problem is you have one in the back of your head and another one right at your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I think Arcuid is just kind of happy to be there.
Yeah. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what's going on.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
You just look at their beautiful, stunning, gorgeous eyes. There's no thoughts behind there.
No, Edward, you know what it is? Aki has a genuine, like, real loaded gun at the back of Shiki's head.
Yeah.
Arcuid just has a fucking, like...
Arcuid has, like, a water gun?
No, Arcuid's a water pistol. Arcuid's a water pistol. Yeah.
Or like one of those, like a
Nerf blaster.
Yeah, or like one of those ones where it shoots out like a like a banner saying "POW" on it or something.
The little joking gun.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we're about to get shot by a 50 caliber bullet.
Yeah. Words fail me. I'm unable to come up with any kind of response. I can't believe Arcwade and Akiha are face to face in the same room. They're both sitting on the sofa like there's nothing amiss at all. Though unlike Arcwade, who seems perfectly calm, Akiha has bitter contempt written all over her face. Akiha glances at me.
What's the matter? Why don't you come and sit with us instead of standing in the doorway?
I like to imagine she's like tapping that couch very softly.
Yeah. I like to imagine it's more like,
sit here next to me, dear brother.
Why don't you come and sit with us?
Have a seat, dear brother!
Yeah. No way. I inch a little closer to the sofa, but the feeling that I might be stabbed by a knife keeps me from moving any nearer. I'm okay here. Anyway, this is, how do I even
living, Akiha. I like living.
Yeah.
The world kinda sucks, but I like living.
How do I even begin to explain? I doubt I can get away with calling her a classmate, and saying she's someone I met in town would probably just make things worse.
Go on.
Akiha's glare pierces into me. I can't tell if I'm gonna be let off the hook here. God, I don't think there's anything I can say that'll dig me out of this hole. Still, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or disturb what little peace I found. There's gotta be a way to explain. But what is she even doing here in the first place? How can she sit there smiling away like that? Can't imagine Akiha would let someone she's never met before into the parlor.
Smiling so beautifully, I may add.
Actually, first of all, what has she told you? Huh? Arcwade tilts her head in confusion.
She's your friend, isn't she? At least that's what I've been told.
Oh, thank goodness she misheard the first half.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah, you could say that.
I see. Then why don't you introduce us? It would be rude of me to just send your friend home.
The funny
That's the
thing
most
is...
terrifying smile I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. I mumble. Oh, I'm just a friend, huh? Arcwade works her way.
No, not that.
Arcwade, now's not the time. Arcwade works her way into the conversation, probably tired of being ignored. You're unbelievable. I'm still aching after everything you did to me, you know? Arcwade, no!
Oh, no!
Arcade, please. No.
What?
No, no, no.
Akihime! You've doomed the poor boy! You've written his death. You signed his death certificate.
Yeah. It's like what Arcade just did is like it's like the equivalent to how like you know how like like whenever there's like scenes of like a gladiator fight and like the emperor does the thumbs down.
Oh, the thumbs,
That's what this is like.
Yeah.
My head whirls. Now this is some vertigo. Floored, I find myself decoupling from reality with astonishing speed.
それはどういった意味でしょうか。私の兄が
What is it you mean by that? Are you saying my brother has somehow caused your bodily or mental harm?
失礼ですが、ご自分がどれほど信憑性
Pardon my
のある
rudeness,
発言をしている
but do you understand what it is you are insinuating?
Oh, don't you know your brother? He like totally tore me up. Just absolutely like destroyed me.
体で返してもらったし
Could not walk for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Not walk for 8 hours. It was crazy.
I do.
My DNA was all over the floor.
Oh no.
Like that entire time, Shiki's just like slowly trying to back out.
What is he gonna go to? He's not gonna be able to escape.
He like tries to back out, but he runs into Hisui and Kohaku.
Gohaku. Restrain him.
Yeah.
Mains.
Yeah,
See
mates,
him?
get him. Oh, I do. Oh, but don't worry, we're square. I had him pay me back with his body tenfold.
なので
So no problems there. I just wanted to ask Shiki if you wanted to join me for something. We'll be out of your hair soon. Isn't that right, Shiki?
How is Aki gonna interpret that? How is Aki gonna interpret that?
Oh, shit, this is bad. The more
What
she
did she
talks,
do to your body?
the more she talks, the shorter my lifespan gets.
Brother, what did she do to your body?
You're such a jokester! Ha ha ha!
Really, can you play that laugh again, please?
Why is I just going crazy on that?
Wait, what?
Can you rewind
Play that
me to
again.
laugh
Play that again.
Play that fucking laugh.
いや
You hear? Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever in a position where you must laugh like that, know this. You're fucked.
Yeah. I
That's the laugh of a madman who does not know what to do anymore.
I force a laugh as I make her Arcway, grabbing her arm.
ちょっとシキ
Shiki, what are you doing? There's no time to listen to her complaints. Dragging Arcway by the arm, I bolt out of the parlor, leaving a stunned Akiha behind.
Cool, we're not dead.
Hisui is waiting in
Fuck,
the
we might be
lobby.
dead.
I wonder what she's thinking, seeing me with Arcway in tow. I have the hunch I won't like the answer, so I'll worry about that later.
お出かけですかシキ様
Hisui and Arcade in the same room, guys. I think I might die during this stream, man. This might be the end. This might be my death stream.
Could this be the end?
Could this be the end? Are you going out, Master Shiki?
不本意ながらすっごく申し訳ないんだけど
Unfortunately, I'm really sorry about this, but could you leave the front gate unlocked for me?
はいかしこまりました
Of course. Please take care.
I hurry past the bowing Hisui and try to get away from the mansion as fast as
I have
possible.
an idea what's probably going through her mind. I have an idea.
What?
Well, I can't tell you. It's a spoiler.
痛いな
Oh, I thought we took her to the dungeons.
シキって常識ないんじゃない
Look at this background. Can you?
I guess yeah. I guess yeah. I guess yeah.
The dungeon with the oh.
Yeah. That hurts. What are you? Wait. That hurts. What are you doing, dragging me outside all of a sudden? I've never heard of stupider question in my life.
お前こそ何のつもり
What the hell were you thinking, waltzing into my house like that? Are you trying to destroy my life? You imbecile! Imbecile? Oh, so you think I'm stupid now? Now?
って言ってんだからそれ以外何があるって
I'm calling a spade a spade! If you've got a problem with that, let's hear it!
Editor, send me that sprite directly to my inbox.
Editor, send me the previous 2 sprites.
You send me that one too while we're at it. Send me that one too while we're at it.
Editor, send me the previous sprite, please. That one right there, yes, please, editor.
私をバカにしてるの？
Thank you, editor.
And let me get the other
バカを
one.
バカって言っ
I can't believe this has become a recurring thing.
Hey man, you're the one who wanted to do the arcade route. This was to be expected.
How am I even gonna repay? Hang on.
Look, Billy, all I'm saying is, if we were doing the Shio route and the roles were reversed, you'd be doing this in a fucking heartbeat, let's be real.
True, he's spitting. He's got you there, Billy. He's got you there. He got your ass. Got you in 4K.
Okay, but here's the difference. I'm the streamer, so I don't have to screenshot, open Discord, paste.
No. My point isn't streaming on Twitch. I'm saying if I was
She's so fucking pretty, dude.
If I were simply screen sharing the CL route, you would be doing the same shit right now.
Okay, if you put it that way, then yeah, maybe. I'm actually livid.
I don't know, there's no maybe. I know you, motherfucker. You would be doing this shit.
No, I'll
every
just
fucking
screenshot it
stream.
myself. I have ShareX. I've never been in such an infuriating situation before. I have to give her a piece of my mind. Otherwise, I won't be able to let this one go.
何よ。私は
Why are you acting like this? All I did was come see you, Shiki.
そんなに
I don't think I did anything that bad.
会いに来ただけって
You just came to see me. Are you serious?
そうだけど
Yeah, what about it? What's the big deal? I didn't use my mystic eyes and I acted totally human.
四季の妹さん
I didn't tell your sister anything about your eyes or that I'm a vampire.
そこは言わなくて
Oh yeah, that much I got.
そっちの
Even
話
you're
に
not
関しては
clueless enough to do something like that.
わかんないな
I don't get you at all.
それじゃ
Why are you so mad at me then?
そっちがあんまり
Because you don't think before you do
こ
things!
の際だからは
I'm
っきり
gonna take this chance to tell you once and for
周囲
all,
の目を
okay?
考える
You have got to think, you've got to think about how you come off to other people.
頼むから
I am begging you, stop drawing so much attention to yourself. Don't you realize how much you stand out? I feel better now that I have said what I needed to be said. Suddenly she becomes a cat. Though Arquaid, who's been on the receiving end of it, seems the complete opposite.
Editor.
She glares at me like a pouting cat.
Billy.
Why do you get to decide everything? That's not fair.
大体いるだけどうしてよ
And what makes me stand out so much? I look like any other regular human, don't I?
美人はいるだけで
Doesn't matter if you look like one of us or not. The fact is, you're beautiful and that makes you stand out. I replied to her frankly. Maybe it's because I gave her a straight answer, but Arquaid readily accepts it.
まあこっちは言い過ぎ
Okay,
た
I'm being too harsh on you. Too harsh? You called her beautiful, what do you mean?
So true, Shiki, so true.
Billy, rewind.
動転してたんだこういう
Editor, give me the sprite.
Oh no,
Give
you
me the sprite, damn it!
Maybe it's because I gave her a straight answer, but Arquaid readily accepts it.
こっちは言
Okay,
い過ぎた
I'm being too harsh on you.
こういう修羅場は
I've never been in a tense situation like that,
気が動
so
転
I
し
may
て
have gotten a little carried away.
別にいいよ
It's fine.
悪かったのは私
I
の
guess I am the one at fault here. Arquaid bows her head in a show of honest remorse. Somehow I'm starting to feel guilty for thinking she may have had some ulterior motive.
ど
So,
うしてうちに
why
来
did
た
you come
ん
here?
いや
Actually,
俺も
you've
お前に
saved me a lot of
話があった
trouble.
から
I needed to talk to you anyway.
そうなの
Oh, really?
私は単に
I just came to see what you were up to.
そうか
I see. Indulging your curiosity, huh?
次は木の
Do me a
陰
favor and hide behind a tree or something next time so no one can catch you doing it. Better yet, do it somewhere where I can't find you either. I feel exhausted all of a sudden. Though this isn't exactly the first time I've been caught up in one of Arquaid's little whims. And the fact that she didn't tell Akiha anything means she at least put some consideration into my position here. Anyways, I need to ask you about something. Let's go somewhere where we can talk. That's fine with me, but what is it you want to ask? Tell you in a second. Alright, let's head over to the park. There shouldn't be anyone around at this time of night. Motion towards the road and start walking. Arkway tilts her head in curiosity, but follows after me without a word.
The door? I'm still waiting on the fucking Sprite.
We're not gonna let this go.
Now this is the one I will not relinquish. So, what is it, Shiki?
Let's kill him.
Billy? Billy? Before we move on.
This is Sage from Melty Blood.
Billy, before we move on, I'd like to remind you, we know where you live.
That is true.
I
The
see.
cops will let us get away with it.
I'll get you. I'll make it look like a bloody accident.
They won't even know what they're looking at. They won't even know.
You said that the recent murders were the work of a vampire, right? Arkwade nods. Did you know? Another victim was announced on the news this morning. Killed by the serial killer last night and drained of blood. She narrows her eyes. I can tell I've stepped on thin ice. One wrong step will be the end of me. And? And you didn't... I swallow nervously. Arkwade peers right at me. Her eyes tell me that she's ready to pounce at the slightest movement. Don't you think that's strange? Vlov is dead. So then why is there still a vampire around? No, there's no point in even asking this, but did you? This is your doing, Come on, you gotta be kidding. That wasn't me. It's another vampire. Arkwade interjects, slicing through the tension.
Oh, thank God. But also, God damn it.
Strange happiness swells up in my throat. But I shouldn't get my hopes up just yet. It's great that it was another vampire, but there's still a couple things that don't make sense. Are vampires so common that a new one would appear so soon after Vlov?
Seems like it.
Of course not. This was always the work of a single vampire. No new vampire is gonna set up shop and finish what he started. Vlov was never connected to the killings in the first place. Vlov was never connected? What do you mean he was never connected? Exactly what I said. Jeez, you've been too angry to pay attention. Sure, Vlov was a vampire, but did he drink human blood? I would think so? Of course he did. I saw him with my own eyes, burning people to ash. So that's it.
But wait a minute.
How did I not notice something so obvious? The bodies left behind by the serial killer had been drained of blood, but they were otherwise unscathed. But Vlov was different. He burned his victims. He drank their blood too, but draining them was never his modus operandi. Come to think of it, the victims at the hotel weren't connected to the serial murders. They were treated as casualties of a fire. Which means Vlov must not have had any connection to the serial murders to begin with. Hold up. Then who's behind the serial murders? Who's responsible for those killings? Like I said, that's the work of a different vampire. That's who I came here to kill. The reason why Vlov came... Things have gotten a lot more complicated now. I was certain he was just after me, but now I'm not sure. He didn't look like he had his wits about him, and I doubt he was working with other dead apostles. But enough about him. He's dead anyway. At any rate, they're two different vampires, I guarantee you. Vlov is a third party who just happened to stumble into this. I never said I was after him, did I? Vlov might have had his sights on me, but my target has always been the vampire you humans call the Soya Slasher. Shiki, I hate to say it, but did you get your wires crossed there? I swallow
Yeah.
nervously. Arquade's right, though. But also, yeah, like, also, like, could you really blame him?
Yeah.
She said her goal was to kill the vampire, which I just assumed was Vlov.
それじゃあ
So risking my life against Vlov was all for nothing?
無意味じゃないわ
Oh no, it wasn't meaningless. You fought for my sake, didn't you? Then again, I suppose you wouldn't have needed to if you hadn't killed me in the first place. The exhaustion hits me with such that it feels like my knees will give out at any second. It was all pointless. Killing Vlov changed nothing in the end. There's still a vampire in town, and even if it was just for a split second, I tried to pin the blame on Arquade. Shit. Disappointment and self-loathing swirl around in my head.
悪い
Sorry. I know this is a stupid question, but let me make sure I've got this right.
ブローブは
You're saying the vampire who's been on a killing spree and leaving bodies around town for the last month wasn't Vlov.
そういうこと
Pretty much.
でもこれは
But this is a problem I can handle, so you don't have to worry about it.
そんなことより
More importantly, Arquade looks up at me, a wide smile brimming across her face.
なんだよ
What?
言って
Whatever you have in mind, count me out. I'm not in the mood. My feelings are all over the place right now. Anything she says could knock me right off my feet.
ちょっとした疑問よ
I have a question
二
for
人で
you.
グローブを倒した時のこと
When we were fighting Vlov,
ね
why did you say you only had 3 minutes?
なんでって
What do you mean, why?
式
You said you only had 3 minutes, and I still can't figure out the reason.
あのな
I told you, didn't
言
I?
っただろ
That place was like the bottom of the ocean, so at best I could have only lasted 3 minutes. Huh?
海の底だと
You'd only have 3 minutes at the bottom of the ocean? That was a close one.
She has no clue how the human body works.
If I was feeling like my usual self, I would have shot back with something snarky.
まあそうだよ
You see, we're not built like you. We're built different, and not in the good
水
way.
に潜っていられない
Humans can only dive underwater for so long.
何よ
Hey, I was chilly too, you know.
海の底だ
Besides, who want to hang around at the bottom of the ocean? Sounds super boring. I was chilly, she says. Meanwhile, I genuinely thought I was dead.
下を向いてどう
What's
した
the matter? Why are you looking at the ground?
いや
Don't worry about it. Just feeling a little dizzy.
気にしなくて
Actually, no. You should worry about
実
it.
際海に
Even 3 minutes is pushing it for a human. We're not like you vampires, you know? We're flimsy as hell, so keep your endurance contests to yourselves. I wave Arquade off with one hand as I cradle my head with the other.
ま今
Though I guess that's not gonna fix anything now. I already know firsthand how freakishly strong you all are. Look, the Vlov thing was me being dumb. But Arquade... I call myself and begin to say something, but when I look up... What's the flat expression on her
ア
face?
ルクエイド
Arquade?
何よ好きのいじ
You could be a real jerk, Shiki!
どうせ私
But who
は人
cares? It's not like
間
I'm
じゃない
human
ですよ
anyway.
Editor, you already know.
Arquade turns the other way in a huff and starts walking.
おいちょっと待てどこ行く気だよ
Hey, wait. Where are you going?
人間な式には関係
Why
な
do
い
you care?
ついてこない
You're
で
just a
ね
human. Arquade storms off without even a glance in my direction. She seems genuinely upset. Man, where is she going? It must have struck a nerve. Looking back, maybe I was being a little unfair.
いやでも
But I didn't even say anything mean. Did I? Considering how mad she is, I feel like I must have earned it. Like, really earned it, in fact. In fact, I kind of feel like an asshole. Fine, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
だから待て
So wait up! I said wait! I rush after the white silhouette in front of me. Not just because I feel guilty. In case she's forgotten, we still have important things to discuss. Arquade walks through the night, full of purpose. Her golden hair flutters in the air. She looks the same as she did when I first laid eyes on her. Same as when she first faced Vlov amid all that collapsed rubble. Gone is the tenderness I felt a second ago. She has the air of a hunter stalking its prey, her movements now sharp and deliberate.
アルクエイド
Arquade? Arquade doesn't respond. She continues marching forward.
話を聞けっ
Are you
て
listening to me?
どこに行くつもりだよ
Are you listening to me? Where are you going? The white huntress doesn't stop. I can't back down. But I also can't manage to do anything else for now, so I follow behind her silently. Tap, tap, tap. We walk in complete silence except for the sound of our footsteps. Until, that is, Arkwade comes to an abrupt halt and turns towards me.
ついてこないで
Stop following me.
普通の人間に
Do you not understand a regular human like you will only get in the way?
人間で悪かった
Oh, sorry for being a human.
何をしているの
If you at least tell me what it is you're doing, I'll go home.
式には関係ないから
There's nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. Arkwade turns around and begins walking
We
again.
hurt her feelings.
Well, damn. Looks like I'm getting the silent treatment again. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
For the record, I don't recognize this CG. I just look at this and I'm like, oh no. This doesn't look like a good space. We leave the shopping district and come to an underpass when Arkwade stops suddenly.
見つけた
There it is. What? Oh, wait, I think I know where this is going. Arquade's voice is cold. She sounds like a completely different person. A shiver trickles down my spine. Even from behind, I can tell from her posture how ready she is to fight.
何を
What are you doing? I don't say it. I know exactly what she's doing without having to ask. A pure, unbridled hostility flows from her, freezing the air.
おい
Hey,
何考えてるんだ
what are you thinking? Arkwade doesn't answer. Her gaze is fixed on a perfectly normal-looking man in a suit.
式メガネを外してあの人間を見てみ
Take
た
off your glasses and look at that human.
あの人間って
You mean that man there?
早く
Hurry.
私が
If
何
you're
を
so
してい
dead
るか知
set
りたい
on
な
knowing
ら
what it is I'm
質問
doing,
は後に
save your questions for later. I'd rather not see that stuff while I'm outside. I remove my glasses.
There's no lines on him.
My temples throb. In exchange for the pain, the lines running across the ground and walls come dimly into view.
確認しておくけど
Just to
あ
check,
なたの線は
are the lines you see usually clearer on living things?
あ
Yeah,
その方が
stand out more.
より
でしょうね
I figured.
あなたは生
You're a
物だ
living
から
thing yourself.
好物の死を理解
So it's hard for you to comprehend the death of an inanimate object.
形の上の
May be able to
魔法
imagine
という
it
カ
wearing
テゴリー
away,
の結果は
but not the
見て
actual end of its
好物たち
existence.
にとっての終わ
You
り
need to
は
share
ない
both a point of view and values to truly understand something like that.
死を見るために
In order to see something's death, you need to understand how it lives in the first place.
それじゃあついてい
Next
くけ
question.
ど
What does that human look like to you right now? I don't see how it'd be any different. What? I step back by reflex. What is that? Every human being has lines on them. Most only have a few, though, which gently trace their bodies in geometric patterns. What the fuck is that? The lines are scrawled across his entire body like bulging veins and arteries. The man's covered in them. Can't even see what he looks like under them all. Oh! I want to throw up. He's backwards. It's not a person with lines. It's as if the lines themselves have assumed a human form.
式にはどう見える
How does he look?
私としては
I'm hoping he appears human to you. Ugh. I'm unable to give Arkwade an answer. It takes all my focus to not vomit.
そう
I see.
残念ね
It's a shame that you can see death in that too. Yeah, it's different from how it is normally, but I can still
けど
see his lines.
やっぱり
I knew it.
死者さえ殺せ
You're
る
able to kill the dead too.
命があるなしの
So it makes
問
no
題さえ
difference whether something is alive or
動い
not.
ているもの
As long as the thing can move or be destroyed, you can put an end to it. No exceptions.
何よ
Between the two of us, who's the real monster here? What?
式が見ている
As you can see for yourself,
あれは
that
もう
thing
人
can
間
no
とは
longer
呼
be
べない
called human.
死という
It's a
負債
vampire, desperate to cheat death by robbing the blood of others. Arkwade quickens her pace. She makes a beeline for the unexceptional looking
おい
man.
歩くよ
Arkwade, what are you?
式はそこにいて
Stay there, Shiki! The man disappears from sight, perhaps having become aware of Arkwade. Or to be precise, The thing leaped away with inhuman speed. He flees deeper into the safety of the darkness beneath the tracks. Arkway is already nowhere to be seen. She's left the refuge of the rusted lights to follow the man into the darkness. Thump. I can feel my heartbeat in my ears. It's still early in the evening. A car passes by with its headlights blazing. A train rattles along overhead. Despite all this noise, I lose the sense of anyone around me. Thump. My glasses. I need to get my glasses back on now. If I don't, I'll see something far worse. Something so dark, so dark, so terrifying. It'll make the things I've seen pale in comparison. Thump. But my body won't move. My eyes eagerly gaze into the darkness, as if drawn to the patchwork world that Arkway has entered. I blink, and silence envelops me. The wind. Even the smell of the earth. It's like everything has been frozen in place. Screeching. Under the ice-cold moon, an eerie noise emanates from beyond the shadows. Grinding. I shouldn't be able to see anything, or even hear. Squelching. But I did see it. My eyes catch a glimpse of the moment death meets death. My vision turns vermilion. How is it possible that these eyes see death even in pitch darkness? My glasses. If I don't get them on this minute, I think I'll lose it. Fighting off the urge to vomit, I slip on my glasses with trembling hands. Light and sound return. Steel myself and scan my surroundings, but find nothing out of place under the tracks. Nobody around. A couple cars maybe, but still just a normal city at night. A pocket of civilization where humans can live, sheltered from danger. An oasis where no harm shall ever befall them. I have trouble breathing. Even with my glasses on, the creature's death lingers in my peripheral vision, making me sick. Arkwade? Out of the darkness emerges Arkwade, her footsteps unsteady. She's breathing even harder than I am. Shiki? Oh, you're still here. Arkwade averts her grimacing face and sways past me. Her steps seem weak and frail. To be honest, still haven't gotten over my own nausea. But seeing Arkwade in such pain, that's now the least of my worries. Wait, what happened to you? I grab Arkway's shoulder as he tries to leave. Arkwade turns slowly, her eyes flat. I'm fine. Just a little tired. Don't mind me. This doesn't have anything to do with you anyway. You moron. If you're tired, get some rest. Sweating all over. You're obviously hurt. Take hold of her arm and try to control my own breathing. So what? You look even worse than I do. It's just some anemia. Happens all the time. You should worry about yourself before worrying about other people. It's fine. Not like I can do anything about it. Arkwade's breathing is so weak it pains me to hear. Don't tell me. Are you still hurt from... I can't finish the question. She got that wound protecting me. Arkwade casts her eyes downwards, refusing to answer. That must be a yes. How many times are you gonna make me say it? Can you not just take it easy for once? I thought I was. You're not at all. Why are you out when you have an injury that hasn't even healed? This is making me realize just how angry I am. I can't let her do this. I can't abandon her no matter how much trouble she is. What are you hoping to achieve here? Come on, spill it. Not leaving until you tell me everything. Grab her by the shoulders. Her eyes remain downcast, but she manages a slight nod. You really are persistent. Okay, let's go somewhere else. That one turned out to be a dud anyway. Arkwade brushes away my hands and spins on her heel. We're not headed for the shopping district, it seems. Instead, she guides me towards the park. We arrive soon enough. Did her injuries heal on the way here? She appears to be back to her usual self. You look better already. I hope this wasn't all over in just a couple scratches. Oh. I hope this wasn't all over just a couple scratches. Huh? Oh, my injuries really are still healing. That part wasn't a lie. That part, huh? Then you did lie about other stuff. What's that supposed to mean? I can't with you sometimes. Everything you do is suspicious. If you got something to say, why don't you start by telling me what you were doing? Think I have a general idea, but what's hurting you so much? Alrighty! Just as you asked, it's time to let you in on what I was doing. She's clearly doing this to change the topic. Then again, this is what I wanted to know. How she's feeling can wait for the time being. So, let me get this straight. That guy from before was one of the vampire zombie flunkies. And his boss is the one you're after. Hey, you're pretty quick on the uptake this time. Thanks. I'm not as dumb as I look, you know? I've gotten the gist of what's going on. Good, good. That means your only adorable misunderstanding was about Volv. That's hardly fair. How was I supposed to know? I was too busy trying to keep myself alive. Yourself, huh? Well, let's leave it at that. Arkway twirls around like something's fun about all this and peers into my face. What is with her? Getting back on track, that man was already long dead, wasn't he? That's right. I only dealt with him because he's a servant of my target. That was a low-ranking zombie, but left unchecked, he would have kept killing people and amassing power for his master. Do you remember the vampire crash course I gave you at the hotel? Of course, I nod. The ecology of vampires. Castellans in the hierarchy of their subjects. Sires hunt and kill humans and turn them into their minions. Then they then hide away while those minions gather blood for them. Marquardt also spoke about the differences between Castellans and the older types of vampires. Immortal, weak to the sun, the stereotypical vampire. I remember everything you told me. So, you're sure that the vampire you're after is the one behind all the killings? Without a doubt. Even supposing they only killed their first victim, they're still responsible for everyone killed by their underlings. That's why you were walking around town looking for the vampire's minions. Because that will help you find the one at the top. Only if they have a strong connection with their sire. I've had no luck so far, though. I still haven't found any trace of the vampire's coffin or their lair, which means they must have hordes of the dead at their beck and call. The one I'm looking for only dirties their hands on rare occasions. Most of the time, they slumber away while their lackeys go out and expand their domain. This town had more than 100 victims. Those that make the news are just a handful of the people that have gone missing. Hearing it all again makes my blood run cold. 2 days ago I had thought Vlov was the cause of all of this. And being able to channel all these emotions into killing him was what kept me sane. But this time's different. The murders continue. More than 100 victims attacked, drained of blood, and killed by former humans. But then they're robbed of their rest. They become walking corpses like that clump of lions, and are made to prowl the town for more victims. It was just 3 days ago. Recall the people annihilated at the hotel. Though I was there too, I wasn't able to witness their final moments. That's why I can only imagine the butchery that took place that night. It's no different now. It's hard to fully accept the notion that there's a vampire out there thirsting for human blood, all for the sake of stretching the boundaries of its domain. But it does beg the question. How would I feel if, without the slightest warning, one of my loved ones was killed in such a horrific way? It's a morbid thing to consider, that's for sure, but I ponder it for a second. I picture Akiha having her blood drained and being tossed away like garbage. Breath hisses between my teeth as I try to rid myself of the vertigo gnawing at my brain. The very thought of that should enrage me, yet I feel strangely cold. Now's the time to think. Not the time to let my emotions run rampant, I tell myself. The fact that there is a very real possibility that this could come to pass as soon as tomorrow. It's pitiful that I never realized how much danger we were in. But I can chastise myself for that later.
やっぱり怒ったわね、シキ。
You're mad I didn't tell you.
私があなた
I
に
didn't
話
say
したく
anything
なか
because
った
there's
わ。
nothing you
俺は
humans
捕
can
食
do
さ
about
れる
it.
側。
To them,
人間
you're
にとって
cattle.
シキにしてみ
I'm
れ
sure
ば
it's difficult for you to accept that what it is vampires do. She's right. Morality and correctness have nothing to do with this. I just can't accept what they do. Even if the victims were complete strangers to me, each of them had a past and a future to call their own. All of which were dashed in an instant. Hang on. Hang on a minute.
So, sports.
Oh yeah, man. The ball, dude. Did you hear about the ball?
Yeah, the ball.
Ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it either.
What else? What else? I don't know. I don't know.
So, did you hear about those gas leaks in Fuyuki City? Pretty crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Pretty
gas
crazy,
leaks.
man.
I heard that someone was trying to say it wasn't a gas leak, but like honestly, have they not seen a gas leak before?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, they have a pretty good archery team over there at one of their high schools.
No, really.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Gee, I sure hope that their new captain isn't some unbearable prick.
Yeah, hopefully not, Hopefully not.
Yeah.
What?
Be even worse if their hair looked like seaweed.
That's very specific, but yeah, I guess you're right.
Yes, quite.
Anyway. I may not know what those lives were like, but that doesn't make them cheap commodities to be used and discarded. I wouldn't want to die like that, at the whim of some creature. It's just too cruel. Cruel and wrong. It's also meaningless.
でも安心していいよ。
Shiki, you don't need to worry.
吸血鬼たちの天敵はこの国にはいないみたいだけど。
The vampire's natural predators might not be here in Japan, but I am.
言ったでしょ。
I told you, didn't I? The reason I'm here is to hunt the vampire infecting your city. Arquid brightens in a flash, a far cry from her attitude a moment ago. Honestly, her words make me feel a lot better. I know just how incredible she is, and how far she'll go to protect humans. She shielded us from Vlov's ice without a thought for herself. But that also gives me pause. An obvious question I've had since even before the fight with Vlov.
それがわからない。
That's what I don't get.
アルクエイドだって
You're a vampire too, aren't you? Why would you go so far from us humans?
私、別に人間の味方を
It was never my intention to help humans.
それ以外にやることが
Simply have nothing better to do. Huh? He just has nothing better to do? I suppose that's probably what ends up making me such a prime target. You could call it an operating expense, I guess. I don't really get what you mean, but I am positive you're using that wrong. Don't sweat the small stuff. I've got enemies lining up around the block, but you're the one who defeated Vlov. Because of that, he can't hurt anyone else. All that's left is for me to track down the other vampire lurking in this town and deal with them. You don't need to get involved anymore. You can go back to your old life. I mean, I appreciate that, but... Are you really sure you'll be okay on your own? The words form in the back of my mind, but I shake my head to send them away. Something must be wrong with me. Why should I care if she winds up getting herself into danger? Shiki? What's with you, looking all frowny? everything you wanted to know, wasn't it? I don't imagine there'd be anything else. I mean, I have about 1,000 more questions, but right now... Of course I'm frowning, you idiot. This is my home. I told you, you don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna be looking around town every day, making sure that there aren't any more victims. Or do you just distrust my strength that much?
Distrust your brains.
Yeah. I really don't want to get involved. Protecting the city should be the responsibility of someone who lives here, not Arkwade. Arkwade. Is the vampire you're after strong? Like, even stronger than Vlov? Please, despite his appearance, Vlov was still an ancestor. The vampire who's dished up here is on a lower level of purity. I see. Then you're not in any real danger, right? Can't say for certain. Would have been no problem before, but now I'm on the mend. This vampire may well be stronger than me. Hold on just a second. I nodded along without really thinking about what she said. Arkwade is on the mend? What, did you catch a cold or something? And wait, do vampires even catch colds? Yep. Ran into a pretty savage slasher. It's just nasty virus that they're calling Shikitono. Have you perchance heard of it? Oh. Sorry about that. Pretty sure I just kicked the hornet's nest. I'm just kidding. I've already recovered from all that. It's just that I had to use more power than I expected, so I'm a little tired. It's the hit I took from Vlov that's really hurting right now. All I've done is close it so far. Arkwade touches her stomach lightly. I'm responsible for that wound too. She only got it because she protected me. I'm at a loss. All of Arkwade's pain has been my fault. So then why? Why doesn't she hold even the slightest grudge? Why can't she smile at me so innocently? Stop that. Shouldn't you at least rest somewhere until you're better? A day or two wouldn't make that much of a difference, would it? I can't do that. The vampire must know that I'm here after our battle with Vlov. Resting would just tell them that I'm weak. Then you're just going to keep doing what you did tonight? I am. If I don't know where they are, all I can do is systematically track down their underlings. With their blood supply cut off, they'll have to come out of hiding to feed. And what if that ends up happening tomorrow? You just get yourself killed with your injuries as they are. So don't! Stop short of telling her not to push herself. Stare at my feet. Arkwade is right. If she shows even a hint of weakness, the vampire will come to kill her regardless. These last 2 days have taught me something. When it comes to fighting, Arkwade can be brutal to the core. Rather than avoiding personal injury, her strategy is all about finding a surefire way to take down her enemy. She prioritizes her objective above all else. She doesn't force herself into believing anything but the truth. Arkwade isn't gonna stop. I won't get another chance to talk with her like this if I let her go. She's not scared of death. So why'd she have to smile like that? If I could have just not seen that smile, she just acted more like a vampire, wouldn't feel like this.
Smile, that damn smile.
Yeah. What's wrong, Shiki? You're shaking. Gotta go to the bathroom or something? How can you be so... She's so carefree about all this. I lift my head. In front of me stands the woman in white. I can't pretend like none of this happened. I don't know what this feeling is, but I know I can't forget the 2 days we've spent together. That's why, if I leave her now, only for her to wind up dead tomorrow, I can never forgive myself. Give me a break. My eyes were already screwed up, and now my mind is going the same way. I don't want to deal with vampires anymore. The fight with Vlo flashes through my mind. Terror still lingers in my bones enough to send a chill up my spine. It's the same now. This other vampire is supposed to be strong too. There's no need for me to involve myself. Arkwright says she can handle it, so I should just leave it to her. And yet, even though I know that's the logical thing to do, I can't let her do this alone. I must be out of my mind. I kick at the ground. More than anything, I'm pissed off at just how illogical I'm being. Well, what's up with you? Why are you so angry all of a sudden? Why wouldn't I be angry? Went through all that shit and now I'm still gonna say something stupid. The idea of what I'm about to utter makes me dizzy. If I had a mirror in front of me, I'd give my reflection a smack in the face. Hey, calm down. You're acting pretty weird, you know that? Of course I'm weird. No normal person would be saying this. Cursing to myself, scratching my head like I could drag the words right out. As much as I don't want to believe it, I've already decided. I said as much, didn't I? Jeez, I don't get you at all! Explain yourself already. What is it that you've been freaking out about? Don't you get it? What I want to say is I'm going to help you until you're all better, damn it! What? Huh?
Editor, screenshot that, send it directly to my bloodstream.
And when you know the more desperate you sound, the less likely I am to send it to you, right?
I'm not asking. I'm demanding.
Arkway looks taken aback. I finally got it out, in a way. Now that I've actually said the words, let's start to calm down. Shiki? Do you really mean that? I groan. Even I still can't believe what I just said. I think I misheard you. Say that for me one more time, will you? Another groan. But it's too late to go back now. Stopped being able to lie to myself the second I said it. Come on. I want to hear you say it again. She urges me with a voice close to a whisper. Averting my gaze from her beaming face to try my best to sound angry. I'm just saying, it's my fault that you're not at 100%. I can't just let my city be overrun by monsters. You probably don't stand a chance while you're injured like this. So I'll help you if you'll have me. Alright. Shiki! Arkway's eyes practically sparkle. Oh god! She grabs my hand happily and shakes it up and down. I don't know if I'll be much help, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, I don't have anything to worry about if you're with me. Arkway continues giving my hand a vigorous shaking. Considering her ridiculous strength, I'm honestly terrified my arm will come out of its socket before long. But I can't bring myself to stop her. How do I put it? She looks so happy. Honestly, truly happy. Seeing that, it makes me feel like maybe I've made the right choice after all, despite how insane it sounds. By the time Urquhart finally releases me from our handshake, it's almost 9. My head hurts thinking about what will happen once I get home, but that won't be for a while now that I've decided to lend my support. We've got a vampire hunt to plan. So, what do you do now? Just walk around town and look for zombies? Okay, they're like, actually doing this. I think now's a good time to stop then.
Yay.
Okay, off stream though, I think I kind of want to go back to the other save, because I'm a little curious what would have happened if we, what's the word? If we actually just went home. If we actually just went home at first. Because I'd imagine it end up in a similar outcome, but it's just like, how does it get there? I'm curious. But anyways.
Good question. It's a very good question.
Alright, so now we start, I guess the second half.
Yeah, now we have the next like main story arc.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, now I suppose the real story is starting. But yeah. I can't think of what to say, I'm sorry. So, thanks for joining, enjoy the rest of your day.
Bayonara. Adios.
Yeah. So, I got nothing to say. Like I said, I kind of gave the...
Technically, you already said it. Technically,
Yeah.
you already said it.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
have fun with that little...
It was the thing. It was the thing about like if you hear someone, if you're ever in a situation where you have to laugh like Shiki just did, it's over.
You're fucked.
Yeah. But yeah, farewell.